Hey guys, Phylaris here. Yes, you read that title correctly, no typo, this is a 246 Mundo full clear. One smite, no HP tanking, standard rune, standard skill order, it is just a no strings attached 246 Mundo full clear. If anybody was wondering why pet damage, I got this after just a few tries, I'm pretty sure you can still go a couple seconds faster than this. Now, I do have Adaptive Force and Alacrity in this run, so if you want to, you can swap it out with Flat Armor and Tenacity, depending on the enemy team, depending on your preferences. You'll slow down by a couple seconds. I don't think that's a big deal to finish at 248 instead of 246. Yeah, I'll let the rest of the clear play. It's pretty absurd.
Minions have spawned.
Now, real quick here, I just want to show you guys the primary options after you finish your full clear over at 246. The first option, of course, is just ganking a lane, because nobody's expecting you to come out here on a full clear champion and be in their lane by like 250 at level 4. But if there's no available ganks, you can absolutely just run into the enemy jungle and fuck the enemy jungler up if they started red and they're clearing down to the side. You'll get into their jungle maybe 3 minutes in, they're still going to be clearing their blue Gromp, and you can just smite their camp away, attack them, right? Because this is a one smite clear. Now, if that's not an option, if the enemy jungler is actually pathing upwards, another option you have is just to recall. And this goes for pretty much the majority of full clear champions on this patch that kind of go too quickly. A lot of junglers I've seen have just been full clearing, and if they can't find a gank, they kind of just twiddle their thumbs in river doing nothing until the crab spawns, because crab spawn is so pushed back. But a great option you have is just the recall here, right? If we assume this is at 246, we'll be back in base at, what, 254? And you can just buy boots and a ruby crystal, for example. Oopsies, let me add some gold here, right? We would have somewhere in the range of something like 250. Can do this exact same thing. So if we leave the base at 254 here, or rather, let's say we get to the center at 254, and we start walking, I just want to show you how quickly you actually reach the Scuttle Crab. You can get there well before it spawns, and this is so free win on this patch. It is so free win on this patch. On champions like Mundo, Zed, Darius, a whole lot of champions. Anybody that can full clear very rapidly can access this. You just recall. If you don't have a free gank, you just recall, purchase your items, run out to river. You can see I'm here at 320. I'm still here 10 seconds before the enemy jungler's gonna go to, and you go fight them because you have items and they don't, and you just win the game at 330. So these are just some interesting options to consider on these full clear champions, not just Mundo, but especially Mundo because he's so fast, for what to do after your full clear. Thanks for watching. A quick reminder that I do coach over at Nice.gg if you want to check that out. The link is in the video description below. As always, a big thank you to my patrons for helping to make this channel possible.